Insomnia. This is the next installment in my Christopher Nolan series of reviews. This is a crazy movie to kind of think of as like Christopher Nolan's like third movie, because Following is definitely like an indie kind of early movie. Memento is also like that as well, kind of smaller, very low budget. You see the kind of low scale of it all. This movie has some of those elements to it as well, so you kind of see the evolution. But it's also just crazy because this is Christopher Nolan's third movie, and already he's working with Al Pacino and Robin Williams in this movie. That's wild. Like, Robin Williams is like one of the greatest actors of all time, and let alone just greatest humans of all time. But one thing like Robin Williams people forget is like he's a really good dramatic actor and not just a really good comedic actor. Al Pacino's one of the greatest. So it's just kind of crazy. Also, I love this Blu-ray. It came out after uh, this movie came out because it says from the director of The Dark Knight and Inception, which, yeah, this movie came out way before those movies came out. So, 2006, we didn't get Begins until 2008. So that's how you know this Blu-ray came way later. Kind of funny. But yeah, this movie is ripe for 4K, by the way. Warner Brothers, what are you doing? But yeah, this movie is really good. I'm surprised that this movie I've never really heard anyone talk about when they talk about Nolan movies, because this movie is fantastic. It's like a crime investigation movie with this cop who accidentally murders his partner, and he's in this town where he's not getting much sleep, and then insomnia is kicking in, all these different levels and everything, and it leads to some really great ripe with tension drama and stakes to it all that you know is really unique and kind of in a way you've never really seen in any other movie before. It kind of shows the insane, unique vision that Nolan has when making a movie. And Robin Williams is incredible in this movie. Again, I think it's just crazy to me. This movie actually came out the same year as 1 Hour Photo, which is a movie that I also love that Robin Williams did. And that movie is horrific. He's creepy as fuck in that movie. But in all of these movies that he does, he is just so good at what he does. And I think this is all incredible things he does with his dramatic stuff. And, you really wish he had gotten to show that side of himself more, because, man, he is so good when he pulls out the stops for his dramatic stuff. And this movie is no exception. He is so good in this movie. I just love it. I think this movie's fantastic, and it might be one of my favorite Nolan movies because I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of some of his other ones that we'll get into. I've really never connected with Inception like some people, but I'm hoping on this rewatch, maybe I will. We'll see. I probably watched it when I was too young to really get it. But I'm not a big fan of some of his other ones, so I'm very curious on what this movie, what I'm gonna think when I check out more of his movies. But this is a great movie, and I wish that more people would talk about it, because wow, I am shocked that so few people talk about this one, because it's fucking amazing. It's great, incredibly well directed, great performances, filled with tension. It's just like, what more do you want in a Christopher Nolan movie? Like, this is one of his all timers.